Hey guys, this is Diary of a Coach. Good morning. This is episode 211. 211 Diary of a Coach. Today's episode is titled Life is a Leveler. Life is a Leveler. I found that if you understand the circle of life, how life revolves, you will discover that everything in life has its balance, natural balance. I recall saying some weeks ago that there is no loss in life. Life is one comprehensive system, such that a removal from one end is an addition in another end. A deletion from one end is a plus in another end. Life is a leveler. So, you hear some people say, I didn't want to read a particular course, but my parents forced me to read that course. I just went through the course, but I didn't really enjoy it. You'll find out someday in future, virtually everything or as much from that same course that you didn't enjoy, that you didn't like, that you wish you didn't read, would add value to you in future in one way or the other. In fact, you'll be surprised that in the industry you finally find yourself, you'll become an advantage, an enhanced version of the industry because of the skill you have from another industry that you think you didn't need. Let me give you my personal experience. Preparing for final year in secondary school, preparing for WAEC, I put in for architecture. I loved architecture. Why? I love spaces. I love interiors. I love spatial definitions. I love landscapes. I love perspectives. I love drawing. I like arts. So I put in for architecture. And I had one of the best WAEC results in my set, but my jam points for architecture, I was short of 3 points in University of Jos. So I went to University of Jos, and one Dr. Jide or so, if I remember very well, so told my dad, you know what, some people will come with good jam points, but they may not have WAEC. So you know what, come back the following week, because we may have declined some people, and then your son can get admission since it's just jam. He would probably just do a receipt internal, since I had the WAEC result. But my dad felt like no, we just needed to deal with it. So we went to ATBU Bauchi, and then the registrar's PA looked at my result and said, A1 in maths, fantastic result. No, this result is too good. Now I had put in ATBU as second choice to read civil engineering. So the man said, instead of just taking me to civil engineering, let me write an exam on the spot. And if I pass that exam on the spot, he will give me options to pick from. So I sat down and wrote the exam on the spot. And then he gave me a sheet of paper to write 3 choices of courses that I wanted. Now, prior to that, on our way back from Jos, from University of Jos, we had branched to my secondary school. Jaram Kogi is on the road from Jos to Bauchi. And so we went to my secondary school and we met my principal. And my principal told my dad that I have A1 in math. He thinks I should read computer science because coincidentally, his own son, my principal's son, was graduating from ATBU that same year in computer science. And mathematics was a critical part, or is a critical part of computer science. So my principal felt since I had A1 in maths, I should do computer science. So my dad had the information going into ATBU. And so when I was asked to pick courses, my dad advised that I should put in for computer science, and advised I should put in second choice electrical electronics, and third choice industrial chemistry. Everything completely changed on the spot. Frankly speaking, that was the first time I would hear a course called computer science. First time ever in my life. I recall asking my dad, because my mom was the executive assistant to the managing director of Ashaka Cement. So I asked my dad, that computer my mom presses in the office, is that what computer science is about? My dad said no, but I'm very sure he didn't understand what computer science really was. He just said no. So I put it, and because my impromptu test was very successful. I was granted my first choice, computer science. That was how I found myself in computer science. I had never heard the course before, but I found myself in it. I dragged myself through the course. The truth is, any topic or module that was people facing, like computer and society, like GS course, GNS, I was very good at them. But anything that had to do with algebra, calculus, oh my God, I just prayed to pass them, because I really was just, I didn't understand the nitty-gritty of how it worked. So I was just there. Graduated with a 2-2 computer science. But guys, today, in my industry of behavioral science, my computer science angle is a major plus. It's helped me with digitalizing my work. It's helped me with even understanding social media and the science behind it. It's helped me with communication. It's helped me with systems development. I can say I'm one of the few who have a sound system and structure in my business. It has come to pay off. I know of a friend, one of my colleagues in the industry, who is a medical doctor. Now he's into behavioral change. His background in medical science is a major advantage for him in behavioral change. I'm saying this because you may have read something else and you have found yourself in something else. Life will level it. You will find that it will bear in, it will have a bearing. The same way, you may have planned to have 2 children, 1 child, then you find yourself having twins twice, and you have 4 children. They will turn out to be a blessing. Life will level out. Or you lost your job, then boom, something occurs and you find yourself in business. And you're like, thank God I even lost my job. Because if I had stayed in that job, I would not have succeeded in business like this. Life is a leveler. You lost a spouse, or you lost your marriage, or you lost a child, and you're mourning and sorrowing. If you have the right perspective, you take advantage of life and move on. Then boom, something occurs, you find someone that you love again, and you're like, wow. While I wish my former didn't die, it turned out that it was a blessing in disguise. While I wish my child didn't die, while I wish I didn't lose my marriage, wow, life has turned out to be a big advantage. Yesterday I was talking to someone who said her husband walked away 14 years ago, and in retrospect, considering where her children are, considering what her children have told her, considering the things she has done for herself, it was a very big thing that God answered her prayers, that he left. Life is a leveler. I have a client who told me, a friend who told me she has been thinking of how to leave her job without causing problems or a disgruntled exit. And just barely 5 days after she was thinking of, how do I leave this job without issues or crisis, her boss says, you know what, I'm trying to downsize, please, you have to go. Kindly resign, effective 1 month from now, you are out of this job. She called me and said, God has answered my prayer. Can you imagine? Life is a leveler. Why am I saying this? I'm saying that wherever you are now, if you have the right perspective and the right attitude, life can turn it around. God is a master architect. Nothing in the hand of God is a mistake. Nothing. And if you believe in God enough, and you believe in your spirit enough, and you believe in where you're going as a person, you will find that everything happening to you and with you now is a journey. There is a bigger picture, and what you're going through now is necessary input to the next thing. And don't lose sight of it. Don't lose focus. Don't lose your morale. Don't lose your enthusiasm. Don't lose your courage, because the next thing is better than the last thing. And sometimes we think the next thing is less, but it is a tunnel. It's a vehicle to the next big thing that you need in your lifetime. Life is a leveler. God is a master architect. He turns everything around, but he needs your attitude to be optimistic. He needs your belief. He needs your faith. Because if you don't, what is faith? Faith is concluding in your heart that there is something good coming. That's faith. Conclude in your heart that something good is coming. If God cannot see you believe in that angle, God cannot help you, because the scripture says without faith you can't please God. So it means that if you don't believe in your heart that something good is coming, something good will not come. Life is a leveler. Where you are now may not be palatable, but where you are going is brilliant, is glory, is colorful. Make this conclusion in your head and you will see it manifest. That's the way life works. I love you guys. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 211. Have a beautiful day and God bless you guys. Don't forget to share this diary. We're counting down. Today is 5th. We're exactly 11 days to a day with widows. On the 16th of November, we are hosting 60 widows to give them some mental support, some skill acquisition coaching, give them some relief materials, give them some token cash. So if you want to be part of this vision, if you want to contribute to this vision, if you want to support a widow, please don't slow down. Just pay to our account. And the account will be written right in the comment section. Please support a widow. Send anything, any amount. We want cash. 1,500 naira, 200 naira, 100 naira, 2K, 5K, 10K. This money we've received some fantastic support. 20K, 50K. We're grateful. So don't forget to send in your contribution if you'd love to help a widow and support them. It is completely optional, non-mandatory, but follow your heart. Let God touch you to help a widow. Life is a leveler and God is a master architect. Love you guys. I salute you and I say I respect you. Thank you so much and God bless you.